Hello there, dear YouTubers. My name is King1993, and in this video, I'll be talking about another punishing Grey Raven construct. And today's construct is called Alpha Lucia. And in this video, I will be talking about specifically which type of weapon resonance and memory resonance you should be using on this character so that you can maximize this character's overall damage output. Now, do understand that the information that are mostly given in this place, are not gonna be accurate most of the time. Okay, so if the information here is not gonna be accurate most of the time, then what can you do? Well, there is another website that you can go to actually get the most valuable amount of information from that place. Now, other than that, the question remains is which type of player will benefit from this type of video? This video will benefit the players who are basically beginners and intermediate players, and even the meta players also use these tactics. Okay, what are those tactics? I'll be talking about them one by one. Okay, now if you go to this certain website which is goes by the name greyravens.com, once you come to this place which is made by Kuro Games company, then you will be able to find all of the information that you need. Now, because today's character is called Alpha Lucia, let's talk about that. Now, Alpha Lucia, her full name is Lucia Crimson Abyss, but I just call her Alpha Lucia. Okay, now Alpha Lucia is considered as a 100% physical damage dealer. She is an S rank construct and attacker class. Her weapon is katana type. Her signature weapon is Sakura, and her favorite gift is frog accessories. Okay. Now, other than that, you will see that there are total total three builds here. Okay. Now, out of all of these three builds, which one is the most beneficial one? Well, here is the thing. This build is the most beneficial one. You'll need a little bit practice, but otherwise this build is actually very good one. Okay, now this is the secondary build which many people uses, but they uses this build for a different reason. I will be talking about this point first. Okay, first of all, do understand that taking a proper resonance out of any of the characters capability, it takes a lot of resources. Okay, and this is the mistake which I have made. This is actually not the meta set. The meta set is uh, this one. Okay, so this is the main build or meta set. Now, instead of going for this one, I went for this one because many of the people recommended in their video that you go for this one. Why? Because it doesn't require you to use proper dodging and attacking. So that is what majority of the other YouTubers said. Now, why is this bad? Because when it comes to getting the maximum amount of score out of your character by doing maximum amount of damage within the shortest period of time, obviously this is not the best set. The best set is gonna be the Frederick set. Okay, so from that point of perspective, if anyone suggests in their video to use this pattern build, I highly suggest that you don't watch that video. Just directly go for this Frederick set. Okay, now when it comes to the Frederick set, okay, the three pieces of Frederick are gonna be at the bottom, and one pieces of Frederick on the top, and two pieces of Darwin on the top. Now, do not mess up this combination because Frederick has higher attack percentage than Darwin, and Darwin has higher crit rate than Frederick, and that is the main reason why the Darwin set is gonna be on the top and only one Frederick on the top. Okay, it doesn't matter if they are left, middle, or right, it doesn't matter. And three pieces of Frederick is gonna be at the bottom. Okay, now other than that, when it comes to the uh memory resonance, the top one, okay, the top one will consist of attack plus crit 6x. Okay, and the bottom one will consist of core passive 6x. Okay, so that is basically how it goes in order to get the maximum amount of damage possible within the shortest period of time if you were to do it in this manner. Okay, now other than that, the question remains is, okay, what is the weapon resonance? Now, the main weapon resonance for Alpha Lucia is gonna be deadline timing, matrix lightning, and glorious afterglow. Okay, now deadline timing, that is gonna be because the more tripping orb you have, the more you'll be able to use her hidden skill a lot. Okay, so that her hidden skill is the main thing that makes her extremely strong. Now, when it comes to the matrix lightning, okay, matrix lightning, what it basically does is after a certain matrix dodge, okay, the movement speed will increase and the enemies damage reduction will be reduced. Okay, damage reduction will be reduced by 10%. They should have written in simple manner, such as their defense will be lower by 10%. That is basically what this means. And the last one is glorious afterglow is gonna be 30% of attack in the last sequence of the attack. Okay, like 30% attack increase for 8 seconds when tripping. Okay, for the last attack of a weapon or whatever it is called. So whatever weapon you are using, the last attack is going to be 30% higher. Okay, so that is basically how it goes. Now for some reason the hidden skill is not written here, but her main hidden skill is should be given in this place here. Let's see, in the training section, or maybe this one. Okay, let's see. This is a signature move. Signature is ultimate, so not that one. I guess this is the one. Yeah, passive skill or hidden skill, whichever it is called. So this is the one that you should be trying to go for as maximum rate as possible, which I basically did. Okay, let me show you. See, there is this core passive one. Okay, so core passive one basically increases her blade wheel by a lot, and by doing so what will happen is she will be able to use her hidden skill a lot more on the enemy, and the enemy will be able to die a lot faster. Okay, now other than that, the question remains is what is her role, like how much good is she as a character, playable character. Well, first of all, when it comes to meta damage dealing, she is right behind Bianca Abyss Stigmata. Now, why is that? Bianca Abyss Stigmata can perform AOE damage. Okay. Now, AOE damage, it basically means that she can do all area damage on the enemies. Okay. When it comes to Alpha Lucia can only do damage on certain enemies. So, Alpha Lucia is more of a boss class battle character, whereas Bianca Abyss Stigmata is boss as well as mob class uh, construct. Okay, like this construct can able to handle both mobs and bosses, whereas this one is good for only bosses in the long run. Okay, now other than that, the question remains is, okay, she is a very good meta character. Other than that, okay, so the question remains is which type of support character should she be using. Now when it comes to support character, the one which is basically recommended by most people is going to be Leaf Luminance. Now Leaf Luminance is going to become more useful after a certain upgrade, which is going to be happening in the later part of the game, which is I don't remember which one. Oh, let me see, yeah, this one. So the ascension buff, basically the time when Karina is gonna be getting a dark suit. Okay, like around this place is gonna be the same time. Leaf Luminance is also getting an update, and that update will cause her to become a sub DPS healer. Okay, so you will need Leaf Luminance as a sub DPS healer, and Alpha Lucia as the DPS until Bianca Abyss Stigmata appears. And when it comes to shield breaking, physical shield breaking, you will definitely be needing Rosetta Rico. Okay, by this combination is gonna be the best one. Okay, this combination is gonna be the best one when it comes to doing physical damage on the enemy. Now, other than that, the question remains is, okay, if you do not have Alpha Lucia, okay, what are the alternatives can you use? Okay, if you do not have Alpha Lucia, then you would be using when it comes to physical damage, I think you would be using Watanabe Nightblade. Yeah, now other than that, if you have Alpha Lucia but if you do not have Leaf Luminance and Rosetta Rigor, what are the other alternative can you use? If you do not have let's say Rosetta Record, then you can definitely go for Isla Brilliance. Okay, Isla Brilliance is going to be the best combo with Alpha Lucia if you do not have Rosetta Rigor, and you'll be able to get Isla Brilliance within 10 pool whereas when it comes to Rosetta Rigor, you will need 60 pulls. Okay, and if you do not have Leaf Luminance, then go for Leaf Eclipse, because Leaf Eclipse can also do a large quantity of damage. So that is basically how you would be using Alpha Lucia. Okay, so if you find this video interesting regarding of which type of construct you should be using on Alpha Lucia, okay, and what are the other support constructs you should be using on Alpha Lucia, if you do not have the S class, then go for the A class one, and if you have the S class one, then use those S class one on the Alpha Lucia to get the maximum amount of damage. Okay, now if you find this video useful, then please give a like and subscribe and click the bell notification icons to get more of this type of topic on a regular basis. Thank you and see you again next time.